Hi, I'm Kate Peters, and this is my digital marketing assignment based on a company called Get Outside Melbourne, which is a small group luxury hiking company. Get Outside currently only offer single-day guided weekend hikes in locations close to Melbourne. However, they are frequently asked about overnight or multi-day hikes and about locations further away such as Wilson's Prom or the Grampians. They can see a big opportunity to expand, but really need to build their pipeline of bookings for their existing day hikes in order to make such an expansion financially viable. They'll then need to build awareness of their new offering. Get Outside aims to be able to run at least one overnight or multi-day hiking experience per month, in addition to their weekend hikes, within 6 months of launching the new service. Get Outside generally has three main client groups: international tourists who are keen to experience the famous Australian bush, locals who love hiking but don't have anyone to hike with, and those who feel more comfortable hiking with a professional. Louise is an example of customer 2, and where Get Outside can continue to grow the pipeline of bookings for the existing day hike. So Louise is a widower who loves nature and the great outdoors. Louise and her husband used to travel a lot and always incorporated hiking or a visit to a national park in their destination country into their trip. She has a wide circle of friends that she's socially active with, but not many of them enjoy hiking as much as she does. For this assignment, I'm focusing on the international tourist segment, as this is where the most potential growth is. Lottie and Christoph are an example of this type of customer. A young couple from Germany, they are spending several months travelling around Australia. Their first stop is Melbourne, where they have a long list of icons they're excited to see. High on the list is a hike and camping in Wilson's Prom. The couple are exactly the type of customer that Get Outside often gets bookings from, and in particular, inquiries about out-of-town hikes. When it comes to the marketing mix analysis for the existing product, all 7 Ps play a role. However, there are some that are more relevant than others when it comes to launching the new product offer. These are product, price, and promotion. So Get Outside has already identified an opportunity for product expansion based on both feedback and inquiries, as well as refinement of the existing product. This has allowed learnings to be applied in the development of the new offer. The current pricing of $99 for the day hike is great value for money, considering everything that's included. The pricing structure for a multi-day hike will need to be carefully considered, given it needs to cover travel costs, such as petrol, accommodation, park entry fees, food and drink. When it comes to promotion, the majority of bookings for the weekend day hike currently come from social activity, word of mouth and referrals with little to no budget behind it. Therefore, setting aside budget for paid search, digital display and native advertising strategies will help to significantly grow awareness for the new offer. Testimonials and case studies have been really effectively used on social media for organic engagement and advocacy. However, they could also assist in Google searches, as well as getting past customers to do things like Google My Business reviews to help promote and bring Get Outside Melbourne to the top of the search rankings. Place, physical evidence, people and process have been refined, and luckily these can just be replicated from the existing to the new product offer. In assessing the USP, it's really clear that Get Outside Melbourne are the only ones that make hiking luxurious. Anyone who engages in a day hike leaves with a unique experience that is like no other. A small group means you have the opportunity to connect with your hike leader, and if you've joined the hike on your own, it's a great opportunity to get to know other people. The cost of the hike represents excellent value for money, provides great memories and a really good physical challenge, plus the general mental health benefits of just disconnecting from the rest of the world. After a day of hiking, many customers say they feel a sense of achievement and exhilaration. Get Outside stands out from the competition through its attention to detail, the unique small luxury touches and an owner whose passion truly shines through in everything he does. All of this makes Get Outside the only choice when it comes to organising a hike. By adopting the same approach and attention to detail to their new offer, Get Outside Melbourne have the opportunity to be really successful in this space. So to sum up the USP in one line, we're not like any other hiking company, and that's how we like it. Although not yet launched, this is how we see the customer journey playing out for a customer like Christoph and Lottie, the international tourist who wants to get outside in the Australian bush. And this has been built based on what we know about the existing path to purchase for the single-day weekend hike. So before arriving in Melbourne, the couple do online research to find a hiking company. Get Outside Melbourne is one of the companies that appears high in their Google search thanks to some targeted paid advertising. They've also noticed some native advertising for the company appearing in their general online activity after their initial search due to retargeting strategies being employed. After looking through the Instagram accounts of some of the companies that they've shortlisted, in particular Get Outside Melbourne, and watching videos and reading through past client testimonials, the couple decide to check availability for hikes via the website. They send an inquiry email to Get Outside to find out if there are other locations available and whether they can take them for a longer hike, such as an overnight one. At the conversion stage, they've had a few emails backwards and forwards with the owner of the company and settle on a date for the hike. It's then that they receive the first of a few in a series of emails from Get Outside as part of the pre-hike comms journey. In those conversations, they also advise the company that they are writing a travel blog and have asked if it's okay to upload the videos both during and after the hike. At the loyalty stage, the couple get their first taste of Melbourne's famous coffee in their own branded Keep Cup, and this sets them off on a great journey. On the drive to Wilson's Prom, Kane uses it as an opportunity to conduct some face-to-face research to further refine the product, given it's actually not quite launched yet. And in particular, given that many of his clients are international tourists, and this is a great chance to make sure that he's really catering to that market. The trip is a big success. So in addition to the write-up on their travel blog, the couple film a testimonial for Get Outside Melbourne and post a rave review on Get Outside Melbourne's Facebook page. Christoph and Lottie become advocates for Get Outside Melbourne through posting content on the travel blog and by recommending Get Outside to anyone they know travelling to Australia. They've also asked Kane to contribute future content to their blog. So in launching the new offer, the multi-day hike, there are a number of objectives through the campaign around at each stage, so acquisition, consideration, conversion, loyalty, and advocacy. In particular, we're focusing on acquisition and consideration and conversion because we want to get some quick wins. So at the acquisition stage, the activity needs to grow the number of click-throughs from paid media through to a specific landing page on the website, and this needs to grow from 0 click-throughs to 10% within 3 months. Consideration, so the objective here is to increase the number of followers on Instagram from 6,500 to 10,000 within 6 months. For conversion, the objective is to increase the number of online bookings made via the website from 30% to 50% within 6 months, as many are also made through Instagram direct messages or simply phone calls to the company. From a loyalty perspective, we really want to increase the number of customers who book repeat hikes from 20% to 35% within 12 months. The channels that we're going to use in order to achieve this are focused on paid media, or paid owned through the website, and also social channels. So when it comes to paid media, we're going to implement some paid search strategies focusing on hiking-related keywords in order to capture some new audiences. We're going to implement native and display advertising within some relevant outdoors types websites and blogs such as UrbanList, and also look to enter into a paid content sponsorship of a local subscriber-based email publication such as 1 Hour Out in order to get the brand in front of new audiences. To complement that, we are going to optimise the organic search by updating copy on the website to match paid search keywords in order to make the paid spend more efficient and improve our organic rankings. We're going to add more testimonials as well as footage and videos captured on the hike. We're also going to look at developing a series of videos at the various hike locations explaining the differences between them as well as suitability for different experience levels. And when it comes to social, we're going to start things like live streaming hikes via the Instagram Live function. We're going to look at doing surveys and interactive Ask Me a Question sessions with Kane, the founder. There's also going to be a loyalty aspect to this, and anyone who shares their experience on Instagram gets 20% off their next hike. We're also going to continue with posting at least 3 pieces of relevant content per week. That might be directly by Get Outside Melbourne, or it might be through some third parties. And we're going to look at partnering with other brands for cross-promotional opportunities. When it comes to the AECCE framework, at the acquisition stage, what we're doing is growing the number of click-throughs from paid media activity, which means that our paid media placement needs to be really carefully considered. What channels are they coming to us now from? What story are we telling? And how is our activity going to draw them in? Why they should choose us is the luxury element and the small group. This is a niche space that sets us apart from the others. Therefore, we need to leverage this in all comms. We need to ensure the campaign and creative theme appeals to the audience. How we're going to do this is through small amount of paid media, SEM, native advertising as a test and learn. Put a small amount of budget into social posts to boost the reach of the audience, and also look at digital PR opportunities such as articles and blogs. And then we're going to review, refine and optimise. Further consideration stage, as we want our prospective audience to interact with us and increase our followers from 6,500 to 10,000. We're going to employ a few strategies that are Instagram only, so special first-time offer, might be a discount to book. It might have to be that you have to sign up on site to receive that discount code, or it could be teaser content where you've got to visit Instagram to find out how the story ends. Why? Because we need to ensure that content and creative reflects the people that we believe our target audience to be. We need to make sure the message solves a problem and looks like a product they'll be drawn to. And also the tone, personality, warmth of what appears on our social channels needs to really appeal to that target audience. How? We're going to look at how we partner with content providers, so particularly those that distribute via email, and establish some of those partnerships that really complement our brand. We're going to have a really clear calendar of content and frequency on what we publish on social. We're going to constantly review and refine and optimize the performance of emails, the landing page that will be newly built and launched, as well as social engagement. At the conversion stage, where we want to increase the number of online bookings made via the website, we need to establish a baseline of how many people book online versus offline and use retargeting to increase it. Why we're doing this? To understand the path to purchase. So is it that someone clicks a native ad, follows our socials, visits the website and books? Or is it that they consume partner email content, visit our website, send an inquiry email and then book? It also allows us to try to win back anyone who doesn't convert first visit. And this is going to allow us to determine the most effective conversion path for each type of customer, and then we can continue to optimize so it becomes the most cost efficient. From an engagement perspective or a loyalty perspective, we'll look at we will implement a referral discount offer for repeat hikers. So if you bring a friend, receive 25% off the cost of your hike. And this will help to hit our goal of increasing repeat bookings from 20% to 35%. We're also asking for feedback at the end of every hike via email. And of course, if customers really enjoy their hike, we ask them to record a testimonial and post it online. Why we do this? Genuine testimonials give authenticity to the brand, and prospects are more likely to engage if they see people like them transacting with the brand. How we do this? Email addresses are captured as part of the booking process. Therefore, we need to make sure we use them to communicate regularly and continue to refine our comms journey. At the moment, this looks like booking confirmation email, pre-hike email checklist, day before reminder, a post-hike review, and then a loyalty offer to keep them back in the engagement loop. All of this should set Get Outside Melbourne up for success as they launch their new multi-day hike. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.